Stop Mel Morris. It's horrific.
Free kick. What's he going to do? Back of the net, Tom Lawrence. We are turning into a force to be reckoned with. We are down to 5th. Being 5th at this time of the season isn't too bad. We're going to play more games. We're going to go into a little bit more in depth into what the team is like. But let's get right into it. Hope you leave a like, comment and subscribe down below and enjoy the rest of the video. The first thing we are going to do is ask the assistant to assign some mentoring groups and just have a look at what is going on with them. We've got mentoring group 1, 2 and 3. What we're also going to do, just to spice it up a little bit, we're going to get someone who is fairly professional into the group. We're going to add some more players into here just to try and balance it out a little bit. Then in this midfielding one, we're going to add all of our top midfielders, and what this is going to do is throughout the season these players are going to influence certain groups and certain people into potentially becoming better players. And now we've got those mentoring groups out of the way, we're just going to go and take a look at the tactics. We've got quite a few injuries in the squad, which is going to cause us quite a few problems, but we do have all of the under 23 players available for the team in order to just help them out a little bit. If we switch out Sibley for Ravel Morrison, that gives us a couple of options. We're going to want to just bring on a couple of players that aren't actually injured. We're going to have to take off Lee Buchanan and bring on what I think is not a very good player, sadly. But it is better than having no players at all, really. We are short on players, and that is how it works, sadly, with being in administration. We are sticking with the 4-2-3-1, despite being the 4th highest goal conceder. We've let in 21 goals. It's a lot, but we are still scoring more and sitting 5th. I'm happy with that. We're going to try and tweak the tactics just a little bit to try and stop as many goals going in. So what I think is happening is, because we're playing with a positive, we're pushing a lot and we're not switching back onto that cautious enough to be keeping the goals out. Our next game of the season is Derby versus Hibernian in the 3rd round of the Cup. There's a lot of teams to go through. Our finances are actually looking incredibly healthy for a team that is supposedly in administration, but the problem with this is we need to actually be coming out of administration as well. The projection is looking good, the transfer budget is high, total wage cost is fairly low. But anyway, we're going to do what we did in the last video, and this video is just going to be me giving you updates on how far we are, what the situation is like with the squad, just to get through as much as possible in one season, and we'll be back in a moment. For Derby versus Hibernian, this is the team that we are running with. As you can see on the bench, that we are really struggling when it comes to who we can play, because again we've still got Bielik still out 3 to 5 months, Buchanan is out, Byrne is out, we have players on international duty like Tom Lawrence and Ravel Morrison, so we are struggling a little bit. We can put together a team just about, but it's half a team. We're going to try our best with a cautious mentality to walk through this game with half a team, and we'll be coming at you with the highlights. So here we are, 13 minutes into the game. Isaac Hutchinson with a goal into the bottom right hand corner. Sensational stuff to try and go through from the United British Cup 3rd round. And here we are once again with another goal for Derby County. This time it's Craig Forsyth getting in a blinder of an edge of the box finish into the top right hand corner. That right hand side of the goal is loving it today. We've let a goal in the 30th minute, 2-0 up. We've already let one in, Nisbet, with a very easy goal actually, but hopefully we can try and keep on top of this win so far and go through into the next round. The collapse has started. We've conceded yet again another goal. It's now 2-2 just about half time, and the 3rd round of the cup is over. It's 2-2. It'll be going on to a replay. I mean, these statistics are very frustrating. 27 shots, they had 10, we had 11 on target, they had 6, so that's fairly even there. The XG is quite level as well, so the amount of shots we're taking aren't doing anything, so that's something we need to work on. But 2-2, on to the next round, well, onto a replay for the next round. We're going to have to try and do better. So we are back into the save. We've played 10 more games and it is not going as well as we'd like. if we look at the squad dynamics, the club atmosphere is pretty low. The team cohesion is high though. The team is playing well together. It's just we've been really struggling to find our feet after the initial start to the season. If we have a look at those first couple of games, which sat us in 5th up until the 2nd of October, we were 5th and we just dropped down to 5th, and then since then we drew like we did in that 2-2. We actually beat Hibernian in the replay, so we managed to get one up over them after they managed to just pull it back from a 2-0 win for us, and we managed to win 4-3 in the end against Hibernian. We beat Dundee 4-0 in the 3rd round of the Cup, and then again, like I said, it's been a pretty poor run of results. We've had to tweak the tactics just a little bit, and the amount of fixtures we've got in December is insane. We're going to leave it at that 1-0 win against Stoke here, where Cornell McDonald actually managed to get a goal, and he is surprisingly playing really well. But we have Manchester City in the next round of the United British League Cup 4th round, and in the 5th round is, if we beat Man City, we'll have Barnsley or Celtic, which could potentially open us up to going through all the way to the quarter-final. So we're in a bit of an awkward position. We've been struggling with injuries, especially rotating players. We've got quite a few injured, like Jason Knight, for example, is still out for a maximum of 3 weeks. Craig Forsyth, Bielik, Nathan Byrne, Davis is suspended. So we've got this awkward position where we're having to constantly rest Liam Thompson, Tom Lawrence, Louis Sibley, and obviously Jason Knight is now injured as a result of struggling to support the team with top players. We've been playing a lot of youngsters that would never have ever seen first team action, and now they are. A couple more things I wanted to do before we actually closed out the video was check out these social groups and the happiness of our players. Now, they're actually all happy or satisfied at the club. Some are concerned and dissatisfied with management, which is something that we're going to want to get on top of, and this is a nice tab that you can see when your team isn't performing so well and what is affecting their morale. So if you have a look at their overall happiness, most of them are happy, bar Craig Forsyth, Ravel Morrison and Aaron Cashin. And then the core social groups, we really don't have any players outside of those social groups other than Ravel Morrison, which I'm very surprised about. I would have expected him. This is something I actually have yet to check, but here we go. With the social groups, Ravel Morrison and Kazim Richards are actually out. If we look at the hierarchy for the team leaders though, and influential players, Ravel Morrison is there, so there must be some form of quirk about his personality that leaves him out of the social groups but puts him in an influential position. And you want your hierarchy to sort of resemble this. The highly influential and team leaders, you want a couple of team leaders in your team like Tom Lawrence, determined, Forsyth is loyal, Davis is currently resolute, so he's happy, but it could improve. And then we actually do need a team meeting because we've just won a couple of games, and I've said it's the platform for us to take it further. Now, 2 people, Kazim Richards and Ravel Morrison, pessimistic, but that has at least improved the atmosphere of the club ever so slightly. We've got some slight improvements to the managerial support. The dressing room atmosphere has improved and we're now on an average dressing room atmosphere. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back in a couple of days. We're going to play that Man City match. We're going to make sure that we're completely involved and you get all the highlights for it, because I think it's going to be a massive match. We could cause an upset in the League Cup, and that is something we want. That would be massive for the team. That would be massive for the support. I think it would be great for their morale. There's a lot of games in one short period of time, but that really doesn't bother me as long as these youngsters keep performing the way that they are, as they did in real life for Derby County under Wayne Rooney. I know they got relegated from the Championship, but surely if they stabilise finances wise and getting an owner, they should be able to push their way back up in the next couple of years. Anyway guys, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. This is a different type of save for me. I know I did Derby last year on FM Touch, but this year it's full-fledged, and I hope you're enjoying it. It's a different save and it's tough. It is tough. But leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the little bell, and yeah, have a great day.